Hello and welcome to another video. What I'm going to be talking about today is the jobs I have left to do down here. I would normally do this in an update video, but I haven't done one since last November and I'm not sure when I'm going to do one next. So I thought I'd just cover this separately. Some bits I won't go into too much detail with because I'm going to do separate videos on things like reorganising and things like that, but it's more just general overview. Been down this room now about 10 years. And ever since I've moved down here, all my collection, I've always had stuff to do. So first of all was moving all my stuff down and the shelves that were already built and building some more and getting carpet put down in the smaller part of the room. Then it sort of stayed fairly stable until I replaced all my wooden shelves with IKEA big bookcases. So getting everything off the shelves and building the bookcases and putting it back on. But since then, I've not really done anything too big. I mean, I've done lots of different jobs, but nothing major I need to do or have done. So I'll just basically like little jobs to do and quite a lot. Some will take some time, some I need motivation for, some I can't do at the moment. But yeah, start on the stairs first. So this is all stuff I need to properly put away. I've got little fixes and tubs and things, so I need to work out when to put those. So I do have obviously posters up I've shown before. I've got quite a lot of posters in some frames, which is a bit awkward to hang up because the hook's a bit awkward to get to. Probably have to put them on that wall there if I can. I did try nailing into, but as I said before, it's brick wall, so I'll probably have to try and drill a small hole or something to get a hook in. Obviously, I don't want too big a hole because the nail's not very wide. So potentially put some there, and I've got some other posters in these sort of frames as well, and some other posters I want to get framed. Like I've got a Black Widow one, and I'm gonna have a Shang-Chi one next week when I go to that in the cinema. So this is what I've been sort of starting doing. So these shelves on the wall. I'm not sure if I had mentioned this previously or shown it previously, but I had started to put shelves up on here originally. This thing falls over. The only issue was it's a solid brick, and my drill is fairly powerful, but not as powerful as it needs to be. I was drilling holes in, and while trying to make the holes deeper, I was making them wider. And I did get the first shelf up and come around and do the second one. As you can see the holes there, and that's completely went apart. And I could obviously put larger wall plugs in and bigger screws, but obviously I'm limited by the size of the holes on the shelves. So I gave up and I ended up putting the shelves there. They weren't going to go there originally, so I have a bookcase there, but I'll talk about that in an update video, what happened with that. But I did borrow a more powerful drill. It's a Black & Decker one. It's got more, I think, higher voltage than mine, and obviously plugs in as well. So I've managed to put the holes there for that one. And I say it looks fairly sturdy. The first time I ever properly drilled into brick was that time, so I wasn't too optimistic, but I've managed to get that in. Did have a little problem when I was putting the left-hand one in. Is the hole sort of marked the hole and it was all level, and this is perfectly level as far as I can tell. But for some reason, when I was going a little bit deeper, it was drifted a little bit to the left. So when I put the wall plug in and put the screw in, it didn't line up perfectly, so I've had to sort of angle it. So hopefully the wall plug's fine. I say no. I mean, obviously if I pull down it would probably come out, but because the screws aren't about that big, they're not that far in. But in terms of weight, I'm not putting heavy items on, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I will have a bit more luck going further down because I've got that knack with it now. That side was actually a bit easier to drill on that side. To say it was ended up going a little bit further left than I wanted to when I was obviously going the depth, but I didn't want to start putting back to the right because the hole would have been too big then. So I have to bear that in mind. Probably, I know my drill's got hammer setting, I don't know if that one's got one. So I'll probably see if I can do that. and then so I think the wall will be fine. So I could take it out, have a check with it. I don't want to do that because it might not get back in again. So I should be a bit more hopeful. I think I've got a little bit higher than I had the other one, but I don't want it too close to the radiator, but I don't want to lose too much space because if I have it too low down, I end up having less shelves. We use it for Daubs, so good thing about Daubs is they're not as wide as Pops. Well, definitely not as wide as Star Wars ones, the bases, and they're not as tall, so I can not only get more on the shelf. I think I worked about a 10, but I can actually get them close together. So probably can get 7 or 8 shelves here. I've only got 100 Daubs. I'm not planning to get any more. Well, so I'm not planning to. I probably will do if I can find them cheap enough, but I don't tend to find them in B&M now, and I don't really see them cheap on Amazon. And I don't think they make Daubs anyway now, so. But, so yeah, I'll probably get all those on there. I was thinking about putting shelves next to there, but kind of like to have, as you can see, they're all level. So if I put them all level, then I'm kind of restricted by the fact that I want to put pop songs to be too tall. But I do have things like that, which probably are okay, and have smaller figures, some smaller Funko figures and things like that, which probably would fit there okay. But again, I don't want to take too much space in the wall because obviously I've still got to get down the stairs, and at the moment it's a bit restricted, but obviously that won't be staying there. I do have quite a lot of shelves. I did buy, the last time I bought some, purposely to put on this wall, but also to fill some gaps in, which I have done. Got about 19 shelves, so I've got about 16, 17 left. I mean, I can always get some more, but I'll work down there first and see how I am. And then I did these labels. Again, I'll talk about that in my update video, how they came about, but I'll put the labels on and should get, I think I worked out I can get 10 labels on there, and if I can get 10 figures, then it all fits fine. Because I've got Daubs everywhere. Used to just put figures on the shelf. Then I kind of got around to labelling stuff and organising and keeping groups of them together. The only problem is, say I've got some Troll Hunter ones over there. You probably can't see. Zoom in. So it'll be. I'll find it now. Where are we? Yes, those ones there. Those. So if I get any more of those, I might have to take them off and move things around to keep them all together. So I've got pops everywhere because I haven't got the shelf space at the moment to put them on because I haven't put all my shelves up, and also I have to move stuff to keep one together. So it's a little bit annoying, but I do like to keep, a set of pops together, and where I can, if they're part of different series, I do try to keep things like Marvel together or DC or something, just to keep things within a section. But not always possible. Why I just have to use space I've got because I can get 8 or 9 on each shelf. So I'm trying to maximise the shelf space where I can. So I've got those shelves to put up as well. Thing I bought recently was, I bought a couple of these. I got a white one here and a black one. These little pennant flag things. They hang up on the wall. What I got them for was for badges, because I wanted to display them. I've got quite a few, mainly band ones, but so what I thought was get some like this. They're not really like pin badges where you can just put them into corkboard or anything. So basically I need to stick them all onto these, and then I can hang these, put a hook in the wall, one of those picture hook things, or got the round hooks I've bought recently, and hang them off there with the badges on. So I got 2. Probably should get them all on there. Again, I'm trying to sort of keep some sort of order. If I've got like 3 for like a band, keep those ones together. But yeah, so I'm going to put those on there and hang those up, but that's not top priority job at the moment, although shouldn't take me too long. I only got white and black because that's how they came in the packet. I would like to have the same colour, but it's not really an issue. I've got 2, which is fine. So that's those shelves there. Also got to get some more of these plastic containers and transfer these imprint titles and premium collection down there out of these bags into the slip boxes. At the moment, again, this shelf's a bit messy because I've got pops and other figures on here. I'm trying to catalogue all my figures where I can. See, Funko figures are catalogued and these Fallout figures and stuff, but just want to make sure I've got this on my phone, everything I've got, so I know what I have. Because not everything will be labelled like I've done with those. And then if I ever see stuff and I can go, oh yeah, I've got that, but just check my phone. Then I've got some premium collection on here, they're not staying there, I just had to put them somewhere because didn't have the space where they were. And I've got steelbooks I need to reorganise. Talk about that in a separate video, see, reorganise my steelbooks and reorganising possibly my collection as well. And I've got bits lying around here. So it's just trying to get these all somewhere, and then I can free up the shelf space and use these shelves properly. And again, I want to put these Shirley Canal vintage classic vintage World Cinema into the plastic box as well. I have to sort out these like Third Man. I don't know, is it Third Man? I don't know if I forgot that. For Man Who Fell to Earth and Don't Look Now. Try and find the boxes for those ones because that's sort of a harder box, but that's a bit more thinner card, and I don't want to see risk getting damaged. Got that Arctic Monkeys thing, which was up there. I took it down because I wanted to put some more shelves there, so I've got that to hang up. Probably put it above there somewhere because I can probably put some more shelves up there, but it's awkward drilling the holes and getting up there. What else? So again, I mentioned these Argos shelves, which I'd like to replace at some point, but don't think I will be able to. Got these shelves to organise as well. Again, I've got all figures and stuff. I've got a vacuum for down here now, so I can probably vacuum the floor. Still potentially want to put this treadmill in a shed, but I'd need to buy a shed first and get the foundations done, all the electric, and just say don't keep them in a shed, but I would like to in a way because I can free up some space here again. So on my bike here, it didn't really take up a lot of room, and it's awkward to get to the stuff there. It's a bit easier when the treadmill's down, but it's a bit awkward at the moment to get to there. I can't really use those shelves. And I can get up there if I'm still on the treadmill, but or I go around there, but it's a bit awkward to get up there. And I can't really use my TV either. I can't see my TV when I'm on the treadmill, although it's got a screen on there, or when I'm stood here. So it's a little bit awkward. Mentioned in a previous video about the side of the shelf across there. I took it down, as I said, because it seemed a little bit too close to the edge, the front and back. When I took it down and checked it, it did actually seem to fit okay. So I don't know if it's because it's against the wall or something, but I wasn't 100% happy with it. So I went to B&Q. I was going to get some wood cut for it, but I ended up buying 2 shelves. Floating shelf ones, so I just use them as across there. I couldn't really find the width I wanted, so what I ended up doing was buying 2 sort of less wide shelves, and I'll put them together, and I can fit those on there then, and I've got some space in front. The neat thing is they are a bit longer, so I'm potentially going to have to move stuff there. Because I'm using, I don't know if that's 1 or 2 pieces of wood across there. I mean, I could effectively replace that. I mean, I could, in theory, rather have that against the wall, I could have that across on the edge, but I don't think it would cover across there and there properly. But I'll have to see. I might have to move that across. But again, the only problem is I can't move it. Well, I can't move that one too far across because it's close to the edge anyway. As you can see, it's not a lot of space there. So I might possibly have to get another one of those shelves. I'll have to see when I put it up. I'll need to move some of those boxes as well because it won't be wide enough at the moment. I'll have to see where I am. Because I could potentially, I'm using an old bit of bit of the previous shelves there. So I possibly could replace, put those two I got across there, because I got them in white because I wanted white. Then potentially put another two across there. Again, I'll have to move all that down. That's the only problem. So I could have got some curtain, it might have been cheaper, but I thought, well, I'll just get white because it's the same sort of material as I've got up already, and it's the same colour, so it matches. Well, close enough anyway, I think. It might be slightly different white, but it's close enough. Then I'm using that gap then. Like I've used that gap there to put a John Wayne picture I had. Then possibly reorganise my box sets there some point. So I've really cut them down now with all the like the community sort of stuff, I've done all the duplicate stuff I've been doing. So I've cleared them down. Probably won't get them down anymore. Obviously doing clean these with them since and Kane set I will be keeping, and obviously Blade Runner. But if I can like get a Lethal Weapon box set, steel box set with the films in, then could get rid of that. So some I potentially could replace all the Hitchcock. They did 4K release of those, so I could get rid of that set as well. Then I can move all these all these Marvel DC figures. I've took them all down and put them there for the moment, so they'll go back on these. I do have 6 of these. I'll be using 3 there, and possibly I could use 3 elsewhere. I might put some more shelves up there, like I've put there. I wasn't going to plan to put shelves up there, but I ended up doing that. So I might have some more pop shelves going across there. I'll see. Again, how much space I got there. Obviously, if I do that, then I can't put those display stands in front. Even with just one shelf at the top, I can't do that. So I'll have to see. I got a load of plush. I've got some stuff down here, but I've got a load more plush I need to find somewhere to put. If I can get in here somewhere. I want to get a Ned B, one of those CD units. I want to get one there. Originally, I wasn't going to put one there because that bookcase there was going to go on the stairs where I put the shelves, but I ended up putting it there. So I've got a little space there. I can fit, I think it's Ned B, is it? I think it's Ned B. Confusing because I think those are Bestas and obviously those are Billies. But yeah, I can fit that there, and I've got a load of CDs down there that I want to put on there. I'll have to have that delivered, so I'll need to order some other stuff with it. Although I do want to get a 2-seater sofa for upstairs, so potentially order that at the same time. And I can put that there, and then shouldn't really restrict my access, and it'll fill that gap in. Although I'll still have to move that figure because I won't be able to leave that there because it won't be visible. And I can move all the CDs on there. Because at the moment, obviously, just all taking the bottom shelf up, and they should all fit on there. Because I've kind of used all that space up there, and the one I put on the stairs. So I haven't really got any space there. Then I got these bookends I'm not using now as well, so I might just put those out the way because I was using them with the box set to stop things falling off. But I'm thinking that's reduced up there now. I don't need as many, but they're useful to keep. Also, it's a bit of a mess in here. I'm still trying to see if I can find out, or if they do the height extenders, and what I can do is I can get some on there. I mean, it won't technically give me anything as such, but what I can do is I can double row those box sets. I don't really like doing that at box sets, so then I'm doing with them a normal collection, so I suppose it makes a difference. But then I can get more on there. As long as I keep them in sort of order, I know where they are. Because I've got a lot of Harrow box sets there, and I've got a load upstairs, and I'm getting some more. And so that's my probably main area for box sets. My main sort of set of box sets is the Harrow ones, and I've basically run out of room there. Again, depending on if I can get them, because they don't do them, but not for the depth I've got. I think they might have done them in the past. They didn't think about buying them, or they before I bought these. And then potentially I can put a shelf above. Put those in, put a little shelf above, and put some smaller figures on, which will save me using shelf space elsewhere. Which is going to be for Daubs, but I don't think I could get those boxes and a Daubs and a shelf in that space. Plus I'm putting Daubs on the metal shelves. So I do want to get those up on there. those boxes done, and then it's a bit more tidier. And it's not so, because I'm basically having to stack stuff on top there, so it's not ideal. And I want to, I got this H&V anniversary bag, although it doesn't have anniversary on there. And these are the hooks I'm talking about. I might use for hanging some stuff on, but I'll put one there, and I've put that bag on there. I could put some more elsewhere, I suppose. I might fit one there. At the moment, I've got those there, but I might want to move those elsewhere. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I might, if I can, put a hook somewhere. And I've got these other bags. Got things like this pan on one Winnie the Pooh. I've got an indicator one, or 2 indicator ones, although I only put one up. H&V bag, and that's the one I actually got the anniversary dates on. And got the H&V one there. And I got a FOP one. I don't want to use these because, well, I know I bought them to use, but I'd rather have them for display, not have them get damaged or wear out, because, you know, probably can't get that one anymore. And I got some H&V stuff for the anniversary. So I've got 2 mugs I'll put behind my mugs. And I got the Nipper Dog, which seems to be hard to get hold of now. I ordered it online, but it seems to be sold out online and sold out in the stores. And I don't know if it's coming back in stock. So I got that. I got some of that anniversary stuff. I got, what else did I get? I got a card holder and a couple of other bits of stuff. Actually, I might have the card holder up there. Ooh. Yeah, again, I'm not using it. It's more for display reasons. Again, I can probably hang that on a hook somewhere. But there's things like a tea towel and the bottle, but I didn't really need those. I want those, and I'm not spending £9 on a tea towel, which I'm not really going to pay to display. So yeah, so it's still a bit messy here, but all part of these little jobs I need to do. I think that was it really. So I'll say the main thing is those metal shelves, putting those up, getting that shelf up there, the 2 shelves, and getting the Marvel DC figures on there. I'd like to get some more of these if I can, but I managed to pick up 3 recently the other week. 1 from Birmingham, DC one, and 2 from Hellzone, which I don't normally have them. I got Two-Face, and that one from Birmingham. These are magazines, I put them in the wallet. And then there's Batgirl, I got from Hellzone. I also got Batman. I can find those figures actually. So there's Two-Face there, Batgirl and Batman. The only problem with Batman, I tried to open the box and it was a bit stuck. And what happened, the box must have got wet somewhere, not for me because it was dry, so it must have got wet somehow and dried up. The figure's fine. I'm not bothered about the box goes in the bin and the plastic. The neat thing was the magazine that comes with it was stuck inside, and it's all stuck together, and pages all hard, and part of the back's come off where it's stuck to the box. But I didn't want to take it back because I've never seen that Batman figure. I might not see it again. And although I want the magazine, to me the important part is the figure, and I can always rebuy that one at some point if I see it, and then swap the magazine around. So it's not really a problem, but I'd say I wanted the figure. So I think I'm at 25 of those now, and then not as many Marvel ones because I don't tend to see them. But I would like to get some more of those, and Walking Dead if I ever see those. And then I'll put them up there. Again, I'll probably try and move some of those boxes as well, apart from I need the width, but also I'm not obscuring things. Because that's the sort of problem, things like that, you know. I can sort of see it there, and that's more pop at the end thing from Fairy Tale, but you have to sort of stand up to see them. So I try not to obscure stuff and try to use as much space in there as possible. So yeah, so that's I got the metal shelves to put up, got those to put there. Obviously I want these to reorganise at some point in these films. Potentially getting the height extenders there, sorting that if needs be, getting the shelf thing there for the CDs, hanging those bags up. I got these I made, bead art stuff. I did try to glue magnets on these, but it just was going nowhere. I did the other ones, but for some reason the glue wasn't sticking on there and was going through. So that's got glue marks on the back, but I've got these. I have to bear in mind when I do these next time, because when I did it, I thought I followed the pattern, but I turned it over to iron it, and obviously ironing the back bit of it. So when you put it on the display, it's obviously ironing. Yeah, so I'll try again. So I'll say, yeah. So you do these, and you're almost ironing that side, and you need to sort of flip it over before you iron it. Otherwise, it comes out backwards because you kind of want the side of more holes on display rather than that bit. So I sort of learned my mistake with that. But I've done. So it looked like I was loose there. I haven't done these for a while because I need to get some more beads. I went to Hobbycraft. They do the beads. Unfortunately, they do the mixed tubs, all the individual colours, but they didn't have any white or black, and those are the ones I'm running low on. Actually, no, they had Ryan Black. Sorry, the red they didn't have. Yeah, the red was available in the multi sets, but I need some more reds, and they didn't have any. So, and I can't seem to find them individually. So you just get the set with like 100 different colours in, and it's all mixed up, and there's half the colours I don't need, and then you got to sort them out. So, and I had another mug out of the stage for hand brought down, fop mug, so I'll put that somewhere. So I might possibly, again, I'll see the weight, but I might get a shelf somewhere, one of the shelves, and put it somewhere and put mugs on if I can. I'm not sure where yet. So it's a lot easier putting shelves into the wooden wall because I never have to drill a hole and screw them in. I don't have to put wall plugs and other stuff, so I can work fairly quickly. And like I say, I got some artwork there to display, and I've shown this before, but I've got this. For some reason, I've seen these hooks on the back. This one doesn't, so I'm not sure how to hang this up. Whether to get another frame with the hooks on the back, or I'm thinking there's some way to do it. But this is plastic, and I think it's plastic, and I don't want to start drilling holes in there. So I've got all these things I want to sort of frame, or put on a wall anyway. And actually, many of these plastic things I've got 2 down there, 2 there's 4, 1 there's 5, 6, 7. Actually, got 8 of those. Okay, I got 8 of these frames. I thought I only had 6, so I got 8. That's quite handy. Whether I use them all up, I don't know, but I've got some to use. So yeah, that's basically all the jobs I've got left to do. Obviously, went off tangent a little bit, but so yeah, it'll take me a little while. I've got next week off work, so I might try and do, because I've got all these daubs floating around. I think most of them in here probably, or a lot of them in here, and then I've got a load more over there. So I want to get those shelves up so I can get those on there, and then to start freeing some space up, and so I can get to stuff, and I can start reorganise things properly. So that I'll have to order when I order the other stuff I need, because I'm not paying £40 delivery just for a £20 item, and it's a bit awkward to get back from there because it's just too big. And I say I've got these shelves, those white shelves put up, but I'll have to do some manoeuvring with those. But so I'll try and get some of these done next week, because at the moment it's a little bit over the place, especially when I was taking stuff off to sort of duplicates out and not putting stuff back and having stuff everywhere. These shelves were organised, now they're a bit messy. But yeah, that's how I'll do when I come out to an update video, whenever that is. I'll go over things in more detail, and any of the jobs I've done I'll talk about. I know it probably seems more like an update video as such, but there's obviously things I want to talk about, and so I'll save that for the update. I was planning to shoot a couple of videos today because I've got a huge backlog of videos I want to do. Probably just do this one. Just want to get some done anyway, just because I've got probably about 40 videos I want to shoot. But probably do those next week sometime. I want to start the series I want to do about collecting. Also want to talk but just about an update on the duplicates thing, and then obviously the other stuff I mentioned previously. But I'll leave that for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.